Hi guys, welcome to a details video of the adorable custom Knox Eagles for Reborns Are Us. So as I said guys, this baby is a very special custom order for Reborns Are Us, Chelsea. She is on YouTube, so I will link her channel in the description below if you guys want to follow her beautiful babies on there. As I mentioned guys, and I've said it before because I think this is the 5th baby that I'm showing on my channel that will have been a custom just for Chelsea. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she is my biggest fan. And I am just so thrilled that you think of me time and time again to make your babies for you, Chelsea. And I also just adore you as a person. I think you're so cool. And I am so happy that you got that cool job. I am so jealous. I love working with animals. That is, I always said I was going to become a breeder. And then after I basically grew up a bit, I was like, okay, I can't breed dogs. I won't be able to breed dogs, but I would love to work with animals. And I volunteered briefly with the cat adoptions. I've adopted cats, and it's just one of, like, if I wasn't making dolls, and I think I would be doing something with animals for sure. And when I was a little kid, this is a funny story guys, I always wanted to be a veterinarian until basically I realized that I get really queasy over blood of any kind. Like I would always want to hold my cats at the vet and make sure they were okay during their shots, but then I couldn't even look. So I was like, okay, this isn't the profession for me either. So anyway, I'm so proud of you for getting that awesome job, and I'm so happy it's your dream job, and I'm just so thrilled for you. So congratulations, and I'm so excited that this happened to line up with your beautiful baby Knox finally being done and ready to head home to you. So let me get into the details guys and show you guys actually I should say, because we both decided he's definitely a baby boy. So he has got combi hair, beautiful painted hair with lots of lanugo on his forehead. I did a new technique on his forehead where I gave him sort of a dry skin patch with lots of milia on top of his forehead as well. A lot of newborns have that little patch, and I just thought that was like a beautiful little touch. He has lots of beautiful capillaries over his eyes, milia on his nose. His lips are just about my favorite thing. Some of you guys, if you guys have been in the reborn industry for a long time, will recognize this sculpt as the long sold out Knox kit by Laura Lee Eagles. This baby was released, I believe, sometime around 2014, I want to say, and he was a huge hit. And I actually reborn, I believe, 1 or 2. I think I reborn 2 before, so this might be my number 3. He might be my number 2. I'm not sure though. I have to go back and double check that. But I have not reborn him in so many years. And I actually snagged this kit from Irresistibles. They had a silent auction on some of their like leftover supply, and I am so ecstatic that I won. You have to pay a premium to basically have a kit like this, to basically participate. Like I bid on him, and then I ended up winning. I was the winning bid, so I was probably the only person willing to pay this much for this kit. I don't know. I love this kit though, and I'm so ecstatic that I finally got to reborn him again, because as I said, I only think I reborn him once or twice, but with some special kits you want to reborn them more than that. And it was early on where I didn't realize that like the kits were going to sell out so fast. Like I remember with Quinlan, I bought 2 Quinlan kits, and I thought I was being quite reasonable with it, and I really wished I had bought like 3 or 4. So there's his beautiful hand. I just love this little hand. To me, he looks like he's so sleepy. So there you can see his nails. I don't want to distort the colors because I want to get all of his actual coloring. And I did a really, I looked up for my inspiration a sort of falling off dead cord and basically replicated that on his cord because I wanted to try sort of a new technique, and I just think it makes him look so newborny, so realistic, and I don't know, just like he's like a living, breathing. I said to Chelsea that I can literally like smell his cord, which anybody who's a mom who's had their baby's cord fall off, they know what I'm talking about. It is not a smell you want to. It conjures up a smell seeing it. So, I think I was successful. If I'm like, oh, I can smell that from here. And then his hand. TMI. There's this little hand, his other hand. And this kit is it was one of those ones that I neutralized so much because he has a very, I'm going to flip over his belly plate so you guys can see. It was like a white pink color of his actual cord, or his actual belly plate was such a white pink color. And it's like such a white pink color. And you could tell from the like difference in the skin, there was so much building up layers, so much neutralizing as well to get his base skin tone, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. So there's his belly plate. He is not anatomical or anything like that, so he can become a baby girl, depending on what you think, Chelsea. So there's this other arm, and I'm going to show you guys his beautiful ears. Lots of capillaries, shaded ear canal, beautiful painted hair, and his rooted hair. And I'm going to turn him over. Oop. Oop. So there's his other side of his hair. And he has a beautiful little stork bite as well. And the side of his head as well. I went with a super newborny hairstyle to match his sort of overall look. His beautiful ear. And I just love his cheek blushing, especially. Like, he looks so realistic to me in every pose that he's in. And now I'm going to show you guys his feet. So first of all, here are his beautiful, very newborny feet, including a heel prick. He looks so cute. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to photograph him tomorrow. And I'm really hoping that our post does not let me down and that I'm able to still ship these guys on the regular schedule and they don't shut down the borders or anything for importing because of the whole corona thing. I think I can speak for everybody when I say, you know, this whole thing is sort of new uncharted territory for all of us involved. And a lot of people are worrying about whether they're going to get their babies or whether there are going to be delays, especially in the US with any imports coming from Europe, and the fact that Trump has actually shut down the borders and such. It's kind of unprecedented territory in terms of what might happen. So I'm really hopeful that these guys are going to go home on schedule, and but at any rate, at least I will have some details videos up to tide parents over until they basically get their babies. So I do have one going home to Canada, so that's pretty good. But the others are all slated to go to the US, so I'm hoping that there will be no delays with that. You can see I gave her so much newborn mottling or him mottling, newborn coloring, the feet, so much newborn coloring. Beautiful nail. Beautiful nails. And this set of nails over here. So cute. Look at that nail. And a little scratch as well. I love doing a little scratch. Sometimes a little detail like that just adds so much. So this is my beautiful Knox, and I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me today for this beautiful details video of this handsome little fella, and I cannot wait to get to his photographs and box packing and get him home to his mama who's been waiting for him so patiently. And Chelsea, thank you so much again for thinking of me always, and I just love you so much, and I'm so grateful that you always think of my nursery time and time again. And yeah, I couldn't be happier that he's going to go home to you. And guys, I just could not resist stopping to take a little video as I was taking his photo shoot, because I just couldn't get over how real he looks, especially from this angle. His hair, I'm obsessed with him. Why do I have to send him home? I'm gonna miss him so much. And look at his adorable, how he looks in this adorable little dinosaur sleeper. It's a hooded sleeper I got from Old Navy. It's going home to Chelsea as well. And now it's box packing time. So here he is. Gorgeous little baby Knox. He's all ready to go. He's got so much beautiful movement. He's so snuggly. Oh, I can't get enough. I'm gonna get him some socks and I'll be right back. I'm just trying this new thing because I have so much content that tends to line up with the photo shoot, the details video, and especially when I'm working on customs where I'm working on a few at a time, they all end up being done at the same time. So I thought it would be really fun to kind of merge the two, the detail video and the box packing video together for my custom orders, and call it by like the one baby's name, and then kind of do that moving forward. I think that's a really fun idea. So I'm not sure I'm going to do it for every single time, but it worked out this way to do it that way, rather than do like a group box packing sort of thing. Anyway, I'm just getting his little diaper on his head, of course, to protect his little head. And the great thing about a hooded sleeper is you can pull the hood right up over and kind of protect the head as well. And I got him this adorable custom box from Michael's, the art store, and I actually picked it out when I knew that I was going to be doing him, and I wanted to basically have something that would look super appropriate for him and be his size and all of that good stuff. So I'm just going to wrap him up, swaddle him up, and I'm going to show you guys all the things that he's going home with too.